That's right. Amidst tension soaring in West Asia, what we've heard from the Iranian side, particularly from Iran's foreign ministry spokesperson Ismail Baqai, is that the sovereign rights of the Strait of Hormuz are non-negotiable. Remember, this commentary is coming in even as tensions between the United States and Iran have escalated, and of course in recent days over who controls the Strait of Hormuz. In fact, Baqai also stated that an MOU is worthwhile if all parties are committed to it. But the silver lining amidst all of this is that Baqai has indicated that intermediaries have shared messages with Tehran over the recent past few days. In fact, the U.S. Secretary of State Marco Rubio has also reportedly stated that the U.S. is receiving signals of Iran's desire to negotiate. And remember, this is coming in even as the U.S. CENTCOM claimed that it completed the 9th consecutive night of strikes against Iran. And these strikes targeted command centers, air defense sites, missile facilities, and communications networks. This also says that the goal of these strikes remains to degrade Iran's capabilities that are threatening shipping in the Strait of Hormuz. In fact, amidst all of these skirmishes and of course the escalation of hostilities, what we've seen reportedly is that the under construction Taku Wind nuclear power plant site has been attacked as well. However, Iran has reported no radiation attack. In fact, there have been multiple attacks in the vicinity of the Bushehr plant as well. And meanwhile, from the Iranian side, as is expected, Gulf states like Bahrain, Kuwait, Jordan, they have been attacked, and in fact these states or these countries have intercepted drones. In fact, when we talk about the Strait of Hormuz, well, that is the key contention between both the sides on who really controls the management of the Strait of Hormuz, because this is something that has been expressed from both the sides. In fact, if we see what Marco Rubio stated, he said that it is clear that some people in Iran want to control the strait and hold that as a leverage against the world, and this is something that Iran has very categorically mentioned ever since the MOU was arrived at in June. Meanwhile, what's also happening is that South Asia's top diplomats are going to express alarm over renewed hostilities. In fact, this is going to be at the East Asia Summit of Foreign Ministers meeting, and the attendees include U.S. Secretary of State Marco Rubio, Chinese Foreign Minister Wang Yi, Russian Foreign Minister Sergei Lavrov, amongst many others.